Good morning, Facebook. Grace and peace to you all. God's desire for his children is to be both whole and holy. And I was thinking we get there by our grace-driven choosing, our grace-driven effort, our grace-driven, everything's driven by grace. Because grace is centered in him. Works are centered in me. Let me read Romans 12:1 and 2. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is the good and acceptable and perfect. And over in Colossians it says, if then you were raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you also will appear with him in glory. Put to death, therefore, and then it goes into putting to death that choosing, that grace-driven effort of our minds being renewed. The desire for God and for God's children is that we're transformed more and more into the image of his Son. It's the process of our lives being changed, or the word they use is sanctification, that we've been justified by the beauty of what he's done, what he did on the cross, the resurrected into newness of life. We're adopted into sonship. And then because of that, so we're positionally holy, but God's desire is more than positional holiness. He wants his children to live and love in true freedom, not be in bondage to the things that we're in bondage to, which is rooted in self. All the things that he's talking about later on in Colossians 3, the things that we give ourselves over to, are because we're rooted in ourselves. We're rooted in a self-seeking, self-justifying, self-glorifying, in autonomy. I am my own. But when we are his, our minds are being renewed. Our lives are being transformed into more and more and more and more freedom. Freedom from the bondage of self, overwhelmed by the grace, love, and mercy of God, so we're able to live in a completely new way. May you experience that, but it's us coming to the end of ourselves and experiencing the fullness of Christ in and through us. And then the grace-driven effort in choosing to live in that manner, to live in holiness, because we've been made holy, right? So that's the renewing of the mind. May God continue to bless you and make you more whole, more complete. I love y'all. God bless.